Sê hallo. Sê hallo. Waar kyk jy? Kyk daar. Kyk daar. G'day mense and welcome to another Ceylon video. The Kentucky Bluegrass. Kentucky Bluegrass. Me and my son, Joshua, has got a couple of things on the agenda for today's video. Alright. Right, Owen, so spring is around the corner. We are edging towards the end of August, and you know, spring brings growth. Spring brings new things, and it also brings more regular mowing. So I've got someone to teach, hopefully this spring. I've got someone to give me a helping hand. But first, I need to show him how to mow the putting green. Come, Yoshi. Let's do this. Done. So en, wat dink jy, chom? Was dit lekker? Did you enjoy? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, thought so. Any questions? Nothing? Okay. Okay, lekker Owen. So on a little bit of a more serious note, it's his first mow obviously, that can't be too serious. But onto the Kentucky Bluegrass here. To be 100% honest with you, we haven't had much frost this winter, and the winter is almost kaput. It's almost gone. So now in return we get the August winds, and what that is doing is it is drying out my lawn faster than I can ever put enough water down onto it. So you'll see this part is a little bit stressed out right here. Fully so, Yosha, skobiki daar. You'll see it'll leave indentations, which is telling me it's a little bit dry. But to be 100% honest with you, I've mentioned this in a couple of videos before, and if you watch this lawn from the start, I've got some big rocks under here. Here's a big one here, a series of rocks. There's definitely a big one right here. There is definitely not ideal soil right here. I've got like a sandy, rocky mixture here, and I didn't scrape a lot of soil, but I couldn't build up a lot of soil medium here because it would have left the slope of this yard just too much. So I try to put as much as possible soil at the bottom. That's why everything down there with a lot of soil, as you can see right here, looks nice and green, besides this spot where my dog is weeing. And then the top areas where the rocks are is unfortunately a little bit dry at the moment. However, I only see this for a month or two per year, and the rest of the time it's normally fine. So yeah, let's get on to mowing the Kentucky Bluegrass. Yeah! So I'm gonna raise the height of cut obviously right here. It's set to 5 mils for the green, and I'm gonna set it to about 15 or 16. I'm not gonna go too low. However, there's a thing that I want to say, and you Kikuyu Owens and me loving Kikuyu, it hurts me saying this, but I want to almost say that Kentucky Bluegrass is probably the best grass type in the world. And it's out, guys. It's out, I've said it. And the reason why I say it is, it just, besides the watering dilemma here, it can take a beating in the sense of you can let it get overgrown and chop it right back, and it doesn't look scalped at all. For some reason it grows so close to the ground, and everything that you see on top is leaves, grass leaf blades. It's just insane. So like now I haven't mowed for a week. I was away, and I'm going to be away for another week, and I tell you what, this lawn will just do fine. I'm going to mow at around 15 mils. It's probably At some areas around 30 mils. So I'm going to chop off half of the blade. Let's see how it looks. Trek. 1, 2. Bietjie harder. Ja. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, Joshua. Your first mow. So let's be honest, it's probably not the straightest mow that your dad or this lawn has ever seen. But probably, most probably, one of the most enjoyable mows I've ever had to mow with you. So yeah, guys, that wraps up the mowing. Like I'm saying, need some water there. Not the best idea to mow a stressed out lawn. Normally you don't want to mow when the lawn is stressed out. However, I'm going to pour some water there, and that should kick right back into gear. So let's give Yosha a hand here. Woo! Crowd's going crazy. Yosha, you did a beautiful little mow there. Let's give you back to your mother, because it looks like you might cry in a second, and I don't know how to stop the crying. I know how to make him throw up, but that's the best I can do. Hier, so vat hom. Sit op mommy. Lekker grasie kyk my. Okay. Can only do so many things at once. Okay, lekker. Kom Yosha, high five. High five eers. Yeah, high five. Wah. Yeah. So my little boy there has got a bilateral cleft lip and palate. So he's basically got nothing splitting his mouth and his nose. So tomorrow he's going for his first operation. So lekker stressful times for me and mommy, and he's having the time of his life. I must be honest with you, it's been quite a stressful last period of time, but I enjoyed this mow thoroughly. I think what we need to do now is get a sprinkler or a hose pipe and get some water on there before that decides to just die off all by itself forever. Yeah guys, so just a lack of fun video. Not a lot of information, not smothering you, not feeling tired after watching this video. However, if you want to take something from this video, it is that it's the end of August and spring is around the corner, and you need to get a game plan for the season that lies ahead of you. You know, reflect back, look at the things that went well, try and replicate them. Look at the things that didn't go so well, try and change it. You know, did the mira, the ants destroy your plants, your grass, termites, worms, mole crickets, those bloody mole crickets. Talking about those suckers, now is a great time. Now, not September, October, November. Now is a great time to treat for mole crickets. Very hard to control a mature cricket. You want to get them when they're tiny, Owens, as they hatch. Do you have a dry patch? Do you need to apply a wetting agent because this area just can't seem to retain any water? Is your mower blade sharp? Probably not. Maybe think of getting a new blade for your rotary, a sharp one. Maybe just think a little bit further ahead. listen, I'm going to do a renovation and that's probably going to blunt my blade. Let me just wait another 2 weeks until my renovation is done. Saved you there. Maybe you had a ton of weeds in the last season. Maybe a good time to think about something like a pre-emergent. You know, we'll keep all those unwanted goose grasses. Okay, winter grass is fading out now, but I mean all the unwanted grasses that grows in the summer you can keep out of your kikuyu by adding a pre-emergent. Even your broadleaf herbicides, Owens. So with that being said, winter is almost out the window and spring is well and truly on its way. And it's now a great time to think about the year or the growing season that lies ahead. You know, were you overwhelmed? Were you in control of the things that happened in your yard and more especially on your lawn in the last year? Or was it just a bit of a blur, you know? Didn't know what was going to happen and you didn't know what you were going to do if something happened. Try and get those things under control. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Huge times ahead for this channel. Plenty videos, renovations, cool stuff, man. Just subscribe and look out for the next video. And I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You'll always be the one I want at midnight. You'll always steal my breath.